Hi, I'm Izzy, and this is Dizzy Quilts and Sews. Welcome to episode 77 of Hashtag Friday Sews. All right, a big thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for creating this amazing hashtag. It's just perfect opportunity for all of us YouTubers to come on here every Friday and have an informal, relaxed chit chat about what we've been doing in and out of the sewing room that week. So, what have I been doing? Not a whole lot, to be honest. I've been back at work for 2 weeks now, and the first week went fine. This week I found really difficult with long days, and I've just been really, really tired in the evening. So I've just gone to bed early and relaxing and taking it easy, which is, not a bad thing. But as a result, I have very little to share with you today in terms of finished makes. I did make 2 dresses for Project Dress a Girl, and I completed those actually early in the week, if not on the weekend. But anyways, they are in that little envelope over here, ready to send to Sherry of Practical Stitches, who is the Canadian ambassador. And those 2 dresses will make their way to little girls in Ukraine who are, I believe, living in refugee camps at the moment. So that was my big accomplishment this week. I'm really happy I did manage to make 2 dresses, because for a while there I didn't even know I was going to make it. So my video on the blogger tour or vlogger tour went up on Tuesday earlier this week. So if you want to know all about the dresses, you can go and watch that video, and I'm going to link it down below in the description box. In terms of my plans or what I've got going for the next week or so, the first order of business is to make Marianne, my daughter, a new Harper cardigan in the red French terry that you see right here, that I have left over from the Harper cardigan I made myself and the slow pants I made myself to travel to the UK. So I have a little over a meter left, but it's really wide fabric. I think it's almost 70 inches wide. So I should be able to squeeze out a classic length Harper cardigan for Marianne. I already have the pattern printed and ready because I've made her the Harper in the past. So that's going to be a super quick make. With any luck, that'll be done before the end of the weekend. So that's project number 1. And then the second thing I'd really like to get done over the next week, hopefully I'll be able to, is to baste and start quilting my diatom quilt. Hopefully I'll be able to find a picture of it and put it up here. I finished that quilt top a few months ago now, and I was all motivated and gung-ho about getting it all done and just ran out of steam. So, and I think the reason I ran out of steam is the state of my sewing room. I need space to be able to baste a quilt that big. I think it's 72 inches by 60 something inches. So I need space on my table here. I need to get rid of all my machines and put them to the side so I can use my boards and baste everything. And my sewing room is a mess. It's such a mess. The frantic sewing I did before leaving to go on vacation, and then just all of the extra stuff I have in here, it's not conducive to basting a pretty large lap quilt. So I think when I get back down from the island on Sunday, I'm going to work on Marianne's Harper and then clean a little bit or declutter and get stuff put away and organized in here so that I can baste my quilt. The alternative would be to just bring the quilt top, batting, quilt back to the island house and just baste it at the island on our dining room table. That would work too. But I really do need to clean up this room. I mean, you can't see the mess behind me, but well, you can see a little bit of the mess here, but oh my goodness, there's stuff everywhere. Also, I need to really give it a good clean because I have big plans this fall to reorganize, rejig, and just basically make some more room for my new machines, for my Cricut machine. It's just not, it's not the best craft room at the minute. I just need to reorganize everything. So I've been talking with Marianne, who's going to help me with this project. We're going to take a trip to IKEA at some point in October and start planning things. I will, of course, share all of that with you here. I'll probably take a before video and then an after video and share that with all of you. I really, really hope to be done with the reorganizing before December. So maybe at some point in November, you're going to get a new sewing room tour from me. Like, fingers crossed. I did do a little bit of shopping this week, some pattern shopping. So 2 patterns were launched this week that I could not resist because they fit right into my style and the kinds of things I want to be wearing. So the first one is the Be Mine balloon sleeve top by Pattern Emporium. It's a top for woven fabric. It's got these gorgeous balloon sleeves. Just love that. It's got a built-in full bust adjustment, which is not something I've seen from Pattern Emporium, at least not in the patterns I've purchased from them in the past. So I was really happy to see that. I think it's a pretty simple top with the exception of those gorgeous sleeves. And with the right fabric, I think it would really elevate this to something I can wear for like the holidays, for example, or for a nice dinner out, a nice party. So yeah, I jumped on that pattern and will be making it, I think, sooner rather than later. At least make one version to see how I like the fit and the look on me. I like that the FBA, the built-in FBA, incorporates bust darts. I need that for shaping. And it nips in a little bit at the waist, and the hem has a slight curve to it. So those are all features I really, really like in a top for me to feel good in a top. So yeah, I'm really happy I purchased that one. The second pattern I purchased is the newest release from Itch to Stitch. It is called the Islares top. I'm probably butchering that name, but anyways, you'll see it on the image. It is a knit top. I love the square neckline on that top, and it's square in the front and the back, which I thought was really cool. The option with the full bust has, again, bust darts. It's semi-fitted, so it nips in again at the waist. It's got a nice round hem. All things I love. It's got 3 sleeve lengths, so short, 3/4, and long. I'm probably going to end up making the long sleeves so I can wear it at this time of year. So yeah, I'm excited about that one too. And I was actually looking through my stash earlier today, trying to pick a fabric, because you can't really use something like a rayon jersey for that, because then the square neckline is not gonna stand up and stay flat and stuff. And the recommended fabrics are more along the medium weight knit fabrics. And I have a couple of cuts of cotton jersey that I think would make really cute tops. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to get that one done in the next few weeks because I have a lot of plans for October. But that's definitely going on my list to make at some point in the fall. So yeah, could not resist those two patterns. I don't think I had anything in my stash that had all of those features in one pattern. So yeah, really, really excited about giving both of those a try. As far as life, well, like I said at the start of this video, things have been pretty quiet around here since I came back. Again, I've been going to bed really, really early, so not much going on, like nothing exciting to report on. A couple of weekends from now, so not this Saturday coming, but the 7th of October, I do have 2 birthday parties, both happening on the same day. So our granddaughter is turning 4 in October. So we're going to be going to a Barbie themed party in the afternoon. And then in the evening, my nephew, so my brother's son, is turning 14, if I remember correctly. And so we're going to be going to dinner at my brother's house. Yeah, on the 7th. So I haven't decided yet what I'm wearing to the Barbie themed party. I have a sneaky suspicion I'll be wearing my pink Luna pants and my pink Rhapsody blouse. And then I'll come home and change to go to my brother's house. And I might actually wear my faux jumpsuit that I made to go to England with that gorgeous Minerva cotton sateen. I think that might be fun with like a black cardigan on top because it's really not sleeveless weather around here anymore. But yes, that's life. It's just quiet around here and not much going on. The question of the week this week from Jen is pockets. Which are your favorite types of pockets? Now, I love pockets, obviously. I try to have pockets in most of my me-mades, like pants, cardigans, jackets, you name it. I like to have pockets. My favorites, I guess it would depend on the type of garment. I love patch pockets on cardigans. I find they're super easy to find, easy to slip your hands into, you know, super easy to put a phone in there. So patch pockets on cardigans, definitely. And I like inseam pockets or slash pockets on pants as long as they are anchored at the waist. So like, for example, the Luna pants have side seam pockets, but you catch the top of the pocket in the waistband seam. Side pockets that flip-flop, and whenever you go to put on your pants, you never know, or your skirt, you never know like which side the pocket's gonna end up, like drive me bananas. I really don't like those, especially if I'm making something out of a lightweight fabric. Then no, just don't do those. And I'm not crazy about patch pockets on the front of pants or skirts. I don't know why. I'm just not, yeah. So I prefer slash pockets or inseam pockets on bottoms as long as they are anchored at the waist. And then I like patch pockets on my cardigans and jackets. I just find they're easy to get into, and yeah. So what about you? First of all, do you like pockets? Are they a must for you when you're me-made garments? And what type of pockets do you prefer? Put that in the comments below. I almost forgot to say something really exciting happened this week. So I reached 2,000 subscribers this week. Yes, it was such, yeah, I was really excited. And I texted my daughter, I'm like, oh my gosh, we're at 2,000. Super, super cool. So I want to do something special to celebrate the channel's achieving 2,000 subscribers. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to look like, so stay tuned, and I'll probably announce some kind of celebration during next Friday's Friday Sews episode. All right, well, that's it for me for this edition of Friday Sews. I hope you've had a wonderful week, and I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please give the video a like on your way out if you liked it, and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks again, and I will see you soon.